Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone had a blessed, positive week and a nice, chill weekend. My weekend was the bomb, y'all. Party, my cousin got married. It's a reception going on right now outside, but I decided I need to come in here and drop some knowledge on y'all and give y'all some great tips on how to make that money, baby, and secure that bag. And my weekend was good, y'all. I learned a lot of new things over the weekend, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to share those things with y'all once I get a little bit more educated on it, but I got y'all. But today, I will be discussing a side hustle that I have used for about 3 years that has helped me make some money. So, I'm always about my coins. I'm always about making an extra dollar. And, may not be a lot, but it's something. And you can start putting that towards savings. You can start investing that money. You can do something with this little money, this extra money that's coming in. Y'all see my nails? I went to the nail shop. And they tried it, y'all. Nails crooked, got them oval, like, baby, I don't wear oval nails. I wear squared nails. But yeah, I walk right on up out of there, y'all. I don't play about my coins. I play about a lot of stuff, but not my coins. So anyways, we're going to get on into it so I can let y'all know about this great side hustle. You can do this off of your cell phone. You can do this off of your laptop. It is convenient. You shouldn't have any excuse why you cannot do this side hustle and make some money. So let's get into it.
For me, it's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Fuck that nigga, hey. Oh yeah, it's time to mix it up and get your glow, girl.
So, the name of this side hustle is, okay, back to the money. The name of this side hustle is Appen, and you can look up this information. I'm going to have all of this down in the description box, but the website to this side hustle is connect.appen.com. And basically, this website has plenty of jobs that you can apply for. You do have to qualify for these jobs. And they do have different qualifications. You just have to fill out an application and see if you qualify. But they have different jobs you can do. I've been a social media evaluator. I've did surveys on different things. Like right now, I'm doing a survey. It is 4 times a month for 15 minutes through Facebook, $10 an hour. So that's just, little coins that I can make here and there, and it literally takes me less than 15 minutes because I'm so used to doing it now. And I do that right off of my iPhone. And they also have now if you don't have an iPhone, don't worry, you can also use an Android phone. They do have iPhone and Android jobs that you can apply for. Some jobs you can't have an iPhone, you can only use an Android, and vice versa, you can only have an iPhone to do certain jobs. I have both an iPhone and an Android, so I apply for all jobs that they do list. Now, the jobs do vary. Excuse me. I've seen some jobs for $19 an hour, and you have to put in a minimum of so many hours. Like one job I worked, I had to do a minimum of, I think it was 20 hours a week, a minimum of 20 hours a week. And if you don't meet those requirements, they will throw you off of that job. And sometimes they'll quote unquote punish you, and you can't apply for any other job listings within amount of time. Because I did one time. It was for Facebook. I was a social media, no, it was for Instagram. I'm sorry. I was a social media evaluator. It was $11 an hour. And the thing with Appen is you get paid once a month. So it's not like you'll be getting paid, every 2 weeks like a regular job or anything like that. But once a month, I was receiving $800 from this company. And that was just for me being a social media evaluator and just evaluating different posts that they wanted me to evaluate on Instagram. I can't exactly speak about what those posts were because you're not supposed to talk about the job that you did, but I just wanted to go in brief detail just to tell you exactly I was a social media evaluator for Instagram. And it's not hard at all, I'm telling you. But when you do apply for these different jobs, read the description, see if you qualify, see if there's something that you would be interested in doing. Apply for it, and what will happen is after you apply and you qualify, then they will then lead you to take a quiz. Now I can say the quizzes are hard. You have to study for this stuff. You cannot just Christmas tree this stuff. It is not easy. You have to read. They will give you the guidelines and the terms and everything about this project that you're about to enroll in. They're going to walk you through from beginning to end. So please, please, please make sure you read the guidelines, because if you don't and you get on that thing, you're going to Christmas tree this test, just go ahead and kiss that little side hustle goodbye, baby, because you're going to fail that test. But it is time consuming. A lot of their guidelines are very long, at least 20 to 30 pages. So it does take some time for you to go over those things. So just take your time. Read over the guidelines so you can pass the test, so you can secure that money. Now, one thing I do like about Appen is if you sign up for one project, you can sign up for 10 of them after that. It doesn't matter how many projects you're doing at one time. You could be doing 10 projects as long as you're meeting the criteria of that project. Hey, then you good. I have been doing 2 projects at one time and was getting paid for both projects. And then, like I stated, just that date during that month, whatever date that is that they pay, I think it's the 14th if I'm not mistaken, but I will look that up, but I'm pretty sure it's the 14th of every month. You are paid that one time, and you have to just go in, put your hours in, how many hours you worked that day, what that week, and then they will pay you for those things. And hey, I was using that $700-800. That was paying 2 or 3 bills for me: a light bill, a water bill, daycare helped me with some Pampers. Excuse me, that was extra money on top of whatever I was making from my 9 to 5. So you can't beat that. It's easy, super fun. Nothing. The only thing that I would say about Appen is the only stressful part is really the quizzes and the guidelines. They are so long. But other than that, I have no complaints with Appen. I've done plenty of jobs with them. I've enjoyed making money with this company. It's super easy. Hey, why not, make some money from using your phone? Something that I know 95% of people typically have their phone in their hand. I literally check my social media, my motivational quotes, and YouTube. I read my books off of my phone. So my phone is always in my hand. So if you're the type of person that always have your phone in your hand, you're always on social media, you're glued to your phone, why not make some money using your phone? That just does not make sense to me. It's money to be made. It's money out here, but I know a lot of people don't know about it. So that's why I'm here to inform you that you can make some money off these cell phones. You can make some money off these laptops, these iPads, whatever it is that you may have that is electronic. You can make some money off of it. Now, I do recommend that when you start, be truthful, be honest on your application. They're going to ask you if you speak any different languages, what are your skills. Don't go on there saying you speak Spanish and, you speak Spanglish and it's broken Spanish and you know how to talk in Spanish, but you can't read in Spanish or nothing like that, because they will start offering you jobs, and then if you apply for it and you don't know what you're doing, they just going to boot you off the project. So, get on there telling the truth, okay? Just be honest, because believe me, there are so many projects that they post. There will be something that will fit your criteria that you will qualify for. So you don't have to go on there and just saying, all this stuff just because you think well, let me just say this so I can get this project. You don't have to do that. They have multiple projects, I promise you. And different things that they may have. They have things like where you're rating pictures, um, audio, doing like surveys on audio voice speakers like Alexa and things like that, home speakers. A lot of things are like giving your advice on certain electronics or certain things that are going on in the world. But super easy, y'all. I promise anybody, my 12-year-old could do this. I promise you. It's super easy. So you do have to be at least 18 years old. Now, there are some surveys or some projects that do require you, like certain criteria, like, okay, you have to be between the ages of 23 to 45, all Hispanic females. That's just for an example. So there are some certain criteria that they do want you to meet, certain projects that you have to be a certain age, a certain gender, a certain race for you to qualify for these projects. So, just go through them. When I usually get on Appen, I'm just going to tell you because I'm actually on here, y'all. When I get on and I log on, I go to connect.appen.com. And what I'll do is I'll go to all projects. It's a tab at the top of the screen. Once you set up an account, go to all projects. Some people will put, show me the projects that I qualify for. I put all projects because sometimes they may say you don't qualify for them, but then when you go and you apply for it and you take the test and you pass, they'll sometimes just, let you go ahead and do those projects. So I typically go to all projects at the top, and then when I get to the middle underneath that, it says show projects that I'm qualified for, that I'm not qualified for, or all projects. I always select all projects on both tabs and hit go, and then it will show me different projects that I can do. Now, they have projects where you're paid hourly and you have to put in so many hours a month. And there's a duration for that project, duration time. There may be a couple of months and then the project's over, and then, you can apply for something different. Or they have projects where you're paid one time. So like I see a project here which is $36 per task. So whatever task they may be asking you to fulfill, you are paid $36 per task. So they have different ones that you can do. You can be paid hourly. You can be paid per task. Some of them, I've never seen any tasks that were, any projects, that had a low pay rate on them. The lowest I may have seen was maybe like $10. But other than that, I've never seen nothing like for like $5 or, something. The lowest I've ever seen is $10 an hour. But it's money if you stay consistent, if you dedicate some time to it. Now, let me tell y'all, I used to always be like, child, I didn't sign up for this. When am I going to do this? I'm going to school full time. I have 5 kids. I work a 9 to 5. Remember I told y'all in that last video, I do stuff on my time when my kids are asleep. That's my me time. So me making extra money was a part of my me time. So that's something I like to do. I like to make extra money. So when the kids go to sleep, guess what I was doing? On my phone. Because usually when you're in your bed and you about to doze off, or you just getting settled and you just laying around until you fall asleep, you either looking at TV, reading, or on your phone. And most likely you're on your phone. Most people typically scroll on their phone, scroll on Facebook, scroll on Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media network you may be using. That's what you're doing while you're laying in the bed. So why not dedicate an hour to scrolling and making this money, baby? So that is when I decide, okay, you know what? I'm going to dedicate an hour when I lay down. Kids quiet, they sleep, me time. And I can go ahead and do my project or whatever I'm doing and dedicate that time. Just do it. Make sure you do it before midnight, before it's a new day. And boom, I'm good. The project I was doing, did that, the social media evaluator. I did that for about 3 months. And then what had happened was I was not consistent, y'all. I enrolled to finish getting my bachelor's degree. And I dedicated my time solely to that. I was a full-time student, so I kind of got off track. And they took me off the project. And I was kind of banned from doing any projects for a little while. So I just recently, Monday, started back doing projects with Appen. And I was like, hey, what was so funny, I did a project, no, I take that back, y'all. I did a project with them, but it was like a one-day project. And I had to look up some stuff like through a search engine and give my response on what I found. And I made $39 from this project. This had been sitting there since, we're in November, it had been sitting there since June. $39. I went in to apply for a job and I seen I had $39 sitting there. I'm like, ooh, okay. $39, where that came from? I had forgot I did a little project for them and they paid me and I never put it in. So I went ahead and select for the money to go to my PayPal. And when you get paid, it will go through a company called Pioneer, and then Pioneer will distribute your funds to your bank account. I use PayPal. Whatever banking institution that you may use, that's where they will put your money at. And I requested for my little $39 because, baby, I was like, oh yeah, I need to fill in and I need my toes done. So boom, them $39 came right on time. I was like, thank you, universe. Always looking out for me. But listen, I got my little $39 and that was just like, okay, you need to apply for a little side hustle. And then also let your little gang know about this little quick, easy side hustle that they can do. So with that being said, I'm going to put the name of the company and the website, the URL, in the description. Y'all go apply, do your application, put in all your skills and whatever certificates you may have. Put all that good stuff in there. And don't lie. Be truthful. And put that in there. And then go to all projects at the top. Left-hand corner. Blue tab. Right up underneath that, make sure you hit all projects. And then go so you can search. And find y'all some side hustles, okay? Trying to put y'all on. Trying to put some money in y'all pocketbook. As my mama would say. In y'all pockets. Don't matter if you're a male or a female. You can make some money off y'all phone. Don't hesitate. It may not be a lot, but hey, money add up. You can just be putting that into a little savings account. Saving your little money. When I used to do Instacart, and I'll do that on another video, but I used to do Instacart and I never touched that money. I just used to Instacart during the weekend. And I would just put that on my other bank account that I had a savings account. And I would just save. And then I would go in when I wanted to either buy my kids some new shoes, or they may have needed something for school, or to do something, an outing with the family. I have money that I have saved up so I don't have to touch my regular 9-to-5 paycheck. So, hey, it's always two ways to skin a cat, okay? So, money to be made, connect. It's called Connect. Let me give it to you. Connect.appen.com. It's going to be in the description box below. Go ahead, apply, get on some projects, and make that money. And like I always tell y'all at the end of my video, I'm chasing these kids, baby, while I'm chasing that bag.
With me, it's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Fuck that nigga, hey. Oh yeah, it's time to mix it up and get your glow